Right, hello everyone, my name is Weasels and welcome back to this tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to build these three designs of automatic droppers. These two designs are practically the same and this one is tileable. So, without any further ado, let's get started. Right, so to build this design, the first design and in my opinion the best design, you need everything I have here in my inventory. A dropper, an observer, a comparator, 3 blocks of your choice, it doesn't have to be white concrete, just make sure it's solid, redstone torch and 2 redstone dusts. So, let's get to the building. So, if you want to just copy the design, you can just do it like that, it's really not complicated, but if you want to follow a tutorial, let's start. So, first of all, you want to place this dropper here. It doesn't matter the way that it's facing, just make sure it's not facing backwards, because then, I mean, if you want to, sure, but you probably don't. So, place the dropper, place the comparator like that, take in an input from it, a block like that, a redstone torch, place 1 block of your choice above the comparator, and 1 above the redstone torch, so it's forming an arrow. So then, place an observer facing upwards on top of the dropper, so it's taking input from the dropper, and then take 2 pieces of redstone and put them on it just like that. Now you can see that if we get a hopper and we put white concrete in it, or practically any block, it works. There are no items inside the dropper, and it can even support two hoppers at the same time. So like that, you can see, if you have a mega farm, this is really useful. Now let's get to the second design. This design is practically the same as this one, it's a tiny bit slower detecting, but it doesn't matter. Right, so to build the second design, which is practically this design but different, and it's a bit slower detecting items, you need exactly what I have here in my inventory. So, let's get started building. So, you want a dropper here, a comparator, piece of white concrete, redstone torch, dropper, observer, and white concrete, and 2 pieces of redstone here. And there we go, the design is done. Now, one thing I have to mention, you can make this design a bit longer so it doesn't have the block here, above the dropper. You can just put a block in between this, so basically just put a block here, comparator, white concrete, all that, and just put it like that. So then you can see it works exactly the same, just a bit different. Okay, so to build the tileable design, you want basically to build the second design but with an extra piece of redstone here. So here we have the second design, and kabam! Redstone dust, you're done. So now let's build it from scratch. Now you want to place a dropper here, comparator behind it, any block here, redstone torch, dropper, observer, and then any block. Now you want to put 3 redstone dusts on top of it. So now we can see that if we test this, they both fire out. So now, if you want to learn how this works, stick on because I'm gonna teach you exactly that. Right, so the thought process behind this design is that if we take a dropper and put an observer on top of it and then redstone dust, you can see it creates a very fast clock. And the clock powers the dropper. So this dropper is updating this observer every time it dispenses something or just gets a redstone signal. And the observer powers the redstone dot that powers the dropper. So then you can see dropper gets updated with the redstone pulse, observer detects that, observer powers redstone, redstone powers dropper, and the cycle goes on. So then we want to detect when the dropper has items in it, because of course you don't want to just working all the time and lagging out the word, that's just bad. So, of course, we take a comparator output because comparators can detect what's inside containers. and then we put that to a block with a redstone torch, so when this design doesn't have redstone interfering with it, it works. So when it does receive a pulse, it basically locks this redstone dot from actually powering on and off. So we just need to lock it again, and kabam! There we go. I hope that helped you. If you wanted more, I hope that helped you learn more about redstone if you want. So I hope this segment teached you a bit about redstone. If you didn't, you can rewatch it. It's not all bad. You can still watch it and you can still be a genius at redstone. Now, I just want to say the 3 of these designs are all made by me, so now I just feel like mentioning that all these 3 designs were made originally by me, developed by me, and only me. Only. So with that said, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure to leave a like if you did, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.